guys, welcome back. I'm Sam. Today I'm going to demonstrate for you my do's and don'ts. This side is going to be don'ts, this side will be do's. Don't use a darker foundation to create a tan on your skin. Unless you know exactly what you're doing, it's very hard to blend and you can be left with the worst tide line. Instead, I'm using my stippling brush and a foundation that matches my neck, and I'm just going to work that in lightly on this side. If you do want to add a little bit of colour to your skin, do it with the aid of a bronzer rather than with your foundation, so that your skin looks much more natural like that rather than like that. Avoid caterpillar eyebrows by choosing an eyeshadow that's a little bit lighter than your hair colour. I'm using my brow brush and I'm very gently pushing that through the brow. Really light feathery movements. Now we can use our brush as a measuring tool. If we line the brush up with our nose and through the inner corner of the eye, that's where the brow should start. And then from the nose to the outer corner, that's where the brow should end. Then if we take the brush from the nose through the pupil of the eye, that's where your arch should be. You can see I've got it in the wrong place there. Now to make sure the texture of my brow looks right, I'm going to take my Lash Brow Groomer and I'm just going to brush the shadow through, just to soften it. So we're going outwards and upwards. Make sure you blend your eyeshadow. This one you can see is completely unblended. I've got my base shadow brush. I'm using a mid-tone shimmery brown all the way across the lid, starting from the lash line and just working that colour upwards. Then I'm going to use my dome shadow brush just to blend the top edges so that it creates a gradient against the skin. Now on my shading brush, I'm going to take a darker colour and I'm just going to work that along the outside corners in a V. Then with our dome shadow brush, I'm again blending the edges. I'm going to take a little bit of that shadow that's left on my shading brush just under the eye, along the lashes. And again, we're going to blend that. Avoid the clumpy lashes look by applying your mascara very gently with a rocking motion. I start at the base of the lash and rock the wand upwards. And then just to make sure that my lashes are clump free, I take my Lash Brow Groomer and just brush them through. Avoid stripy blusher by using my blush brush very gently. Just the very tips of the brush need to be coated in product, and then dusting very lightly on the cheekbone. To make sure that the blusher is blended, take your stippling brush that you used earlier with your foundation and then gently just brush that over the top. The foundation that's on there will help that mingle perfectly with the skin. And that is my guide to the do's and the don'ts of makeup, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.